Okay, so it's actually Easter morning, and I had Easter yesterday because my brother had my niece yesterday, according to the divorce decree or whatever. So today I'm going to go back over to my mom's house and I'm going to get on the Aprilia and get it back to my house. I'm running out of room. I got to get Nick over here so we can test ride that Honda, so I get that out of the garage. But yeah, so I'm going to grab a few things and then head over to mom's house to the storage and get that bike out of there and hopefully get it home. And I'm going to check my Motovlog camera. I don't know if it still works or not. I left it outside all winter in the garage, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, pretty excited to get on this bike. Got an update on my insurance on this 2001 Aprilia Mille. My insurance dropped. I'm paying a whopping $6 a month on this thing. So a lot of people that have to have new bikes and big expensive bikes that pay $100 a month on insurance, I just want you to kind of think about maybe you should, or you're going to buy a bike, maybe you should buy a bike that you can afford and then have cheaper insurance, because having a payment and then big time on insurance, I've done it before where I bought a $18,000 motorcycle and then had to pay $140 a month for insurance because it's a super bike. Maybe that ain't the way to go. So yeah, I gotta grab some things and we'll get in the car and head over there. And I really enjoy these vlogs. They're a lot easier to do and they're not as time consuming as the other videos. But yeah, there's gonna be some big changes coming to my channel, so just hang in there. I'm working on these vlogs. They're kind of test videos before I do a little more with them. But we'll get out of here and hopefully get on this bike. Well, on this Aprilia, I've got to, since I changed the battery, I've got to set everything to miles per hour and a couple things before I jump on the bike, and I forgot about that, so I had to print out this sheet. But this sheet's going to be real important, or I can't read kilometers an hour. So, and I'm also going to have to grab my camera. I'm gonna shoot a video while I'm over there on that old Ducati that I've got on purchasing motorcycles. If you're going to try to buy a bike private party, I want to make a video on that. So anybody that watches this that maybe wants to purchase a motorcycle private party, I'll give you some tips on what to do and what to look for on that. But God, I got the burps from all that ham I ate. I think I got the ham burps. But we'll get over there. I'll get here in the garage. So I've actually got a lot to load up. I've got to load this bipod tripod. I don't know. I think it's a tripod for my camera. I need to get that loaded up and get my helmet, my gear. The sad thing is I've also quit smoking, so I've actually put on about 25 pounds, and I don't even know if this jacket's going to fit me anymore. But yeah, so I've got to get this, and pray to God there ain't no spiders and stuff in here. So I just got my helmet up there and my jacket here. And I actually put on a new tinted visor on that this winter. And for motovlogging, I've got a drift camera, but I'm not real sure I'm going to run it. And I don't know if that Bluetooth is even on. I don't even remember how to use this thing. It's it works. 62%. We'll go with that. Oh shit. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, that's a little tight. Leather shrinks when you store it for winter, don't it? Oh man. Really? I think I'm going to have to get back on the elliptical. Okay, so we're driving to Mom's house to get the bike out of storage. You know, I just turned the camera on. I think it's real dangerous to drive one-handed in a manual car. I did buy the attachments for the cameras to put on the dash, like a GPS mount. But, you know, I don't even know what month we're in. April? Anyway, I've seen more roadkill this month between possums, raccoons, and deer, and birds, and squirrels on these roads ever this month, this year, in 2019 than I have ever seen. That's another precaution on a motorcycle that you got to watch out for, is the roadkill. Good God, you hit a roadkill or a possum or something, you're gonna get thrown right off that bike. But we're gonna pull up to Mom's here, and hopefully this bike will start up. The battery, I replaced the battery. It's had a small issue where this, and it's kind of common for these. Anything that comes out of Italy, I swear to God, you have to go out and start it every couple of days. So I brought the charger, but hopefully it'll just start up. So we're gonna try to get this bike started. Funny thing, once you take things for granted and you don't understand how important people are, but every time I come to Mom's house, you want something to eat? Well, no, not right now. So it's real funny how things work out when you go see your mother. But we'll see if this thing starts. I'm expecting it not to start because I know how these bikes are. So Okay, here we go. I'm not real sure on the angle of this camera how it is on here. Got plenty of fuel. I haven't rode all year, so we're going to probably hit the country so I avoid a lot of these main roads. We'll get out of town here. The brakes still work. That's good. Well, I put on a new visor on this helmet, and it was really cheap, and it wasn't name brand, but it didn't fit real well. And I got it on there, and it's opening and closing okay. A little worried because when I'm at work, I ride at nighttime, so this dark visor is going to be an issue. I haven't been out this way in a long time. I really forgot how much torque this bike has. If you have one of these bikes, that collector mod, and I have a video on that, you really need to check that out. That collector mod makes a tremendous difference on the mid-range torque on this bike. It's 10 to 15 more horsepower on the mid-range, or 10, it might be 10 to 15 foot-pounds of torque. I can't remember, but after I put that pipe on here, I mean, what a difference. I was out here one time, and I actually, all these fields were up, and I seen a bunch of corn move, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I don't know if I think it was a calf. It was out running around. I thought, oh my God. It come across the road right in front of me, and I had to slam on my brakes. I'll tell you what, you hit a cow, you're going to be in some problems. And that calf run right down the road, right down this road for like a half a mile. I was afraid to pass it, and then finally it just like stopped on the road and looked back at me, and I just kept going. But yeah, I'll tell you what, hit a cow, even in a semi, a cow would just completely destroy your vehicle. But it's good to get this bike out. I've been waiting to ride all winter. I just feel like, I don't know, it's why I ride sport bikes. I work so much that, you know, when I get on a bike, I like to go fast. It's an adrenaline thing. Everybody kind of rides their own way. I don't really like riding in groups. I think it's more dangerous to ride in groups. But I'm going to have to hit this main road up here. And I'll open this thing up a little bit. And I'm not so sure what the camera angle is on this helmet, so if you're watching, just bear with me. I'll figure all this stuff out in time. God, the torque on this thing. These really are ideal roads to be running a triple digits in. I don't even know if this camera is on. I might have had it set up for loops, which I don't really like the loops.
the way that the camera set the loops on the videos. For some people it works, but for me, I want one long continuous video. And I actually have a turn signal out that I've got to repair. When this corn's up here, man, you get wiped out coming onto this main road. God damn. Well, that's one thing. I've got my water temperatures in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I forgot to switch that. I cannot wait to get that R model that I have in the garage running. I'm gonna do some modifying to it like I did on this. I've got a few performance parts sitting in the garage, so I'm not really going to have to spend a lot of money on it. The main thing is the exhaust system. It's got about an $1,800 very rare Renegade exhaust system on it. And I kind of want to pull it off because I've got a set of pipes sitting there because I want to generate more power. And to generate more power, you want to run dual cans on that bike instead of the single to two on the rear of that bike. But a part of me just doesn't want to rip those cans off because the value of them, they're in mint condition. But I've got a few other projects going on here, and then I've got to basically get started on that. I've almost got all the parts. I'm waiting on one gasket to come in from Italy, which they told me 4 to 8 weeks on, that I can't get anywhere else to seal the fuel pump. So hopefully that'll come in here pretty soon, because I really can't mess with it until I get that proper gasket. I'll tell you this much, I'm going to have to lose some weight. I've been exercising and whatnot, and I'm starting to get a little bigger in the arms and the chest and my legs. I'm basically a stick figure on my legs, so I'm going to have to start running again, which my legs really can't handle the running because of all the dirt bike and four-wheeling that I did when I was younger. But I actually bought a Bowflex M3 trainer machine, and I've been using it, so hopefully I'll get back into shape. But we'll get this pulled into the house, and then hopefully my ride will show up and I'll be able to go back and get my car. Well, I'll tell you what, I forgot how fast this bike was. And I'm contemplating renting a place so I could start working on stuff. This garage, I've overgrown this garage big time. So thanks for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. More motovlogging to come. I'll work everything out with the specifics on the camera and the angles and everything, but yep, we're good to go. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. Oh, leather. Oh my God. Amazingly, I saw no possums or dead animals. Jiminy Christmas.